hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Shiv Kumar News. Here I am only reading the Hindu newspaper. My purpose and aim is improving my knowledge and English only, nothing else. Therefore, please support and guide me. First article is Ganesh Kumar named CEC after panel meeting. The former IAS officer who was serving as an election commissioner is to assume office tomorrow. Haryana Chief Secretary Vivek Joshi appointed election commissioner. Congress has sought adjournment of the PM led panel's meeting as the Supreme Court is set to hear a challenge to the new law under which the selection had been made. Ganesh Kumar was the senior most election commissioner under his predecessor Rajiv Kumar. Saparna Chakravarti, New Delhi. Election Commissioner Ganesh Kumar has been appointed Chief Election Commissioner after a meeting of a three members committee headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi on Monday. He will assume office on Wednesday when the Supreme Court will hear the challenge to a new law under which the selection has been made. The Law Ministry notified the appointment late on Monday. Haryana Chief Secretary Vivek Joshi has been appointed an election commissioner. Mr. Kumar appointment came even as the Congress asked the government to adjourn the meeting of the panel till Wednesday as the case is before the court. Mr. Ganesh Kumar, a 1988 batch former Indian Administrative Service officer belonging to the Kerala cadre, retired as Union Corporation Secretary on January 31, 2024. On March 14, 2024, he was appointed election commissioner. While the Prime Minister had the election panel, Home Minister Amit Shah and leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi are its member. Partition mechanism. Congress sources said Mr. Gandhi left the meeting at the Prime Minister's official residence after submitting his objection in writing. Mr. Gandhi was not present when the names were discussed. At a press conference after the meeting, the Congress said the new law under which the committee has been constituted created a partition and natural mechanism for the selection of election commissioner. The party asked the government to seek an early hearing and early disposal of the application in the court. At the outset, we cannot ignore that this committee is in clear and direct violation of the Supreme Court judgment of March 2, 2023, where a constitutional bench of the Supreme Court in Anup Baranwal versus Union of India declared that the CEC and EC should be appointed by the committee, compromising the Prime Minister, the LOP leader of the opposition, and the CJI Chief Justice of India. Congress leader Abhishek Manu Singhvi said, while maintaining that the leader of the opposition participated in the meeting. Mr. Singhvi said what happened, what he discussed, etc., is not for me or you to speculate upon. We cannot say anything. What happened, you will come to know in the next 24-48 hours. Congress Chair Ajay McCain, who was present at the press conference, said, we cannot say more. We have put our stand forward. What happened in a secret meeting, we cannot say as we respect secrecy. This is the first time that CEC is selected under the provision of the Chief Election Commissioner and the other Election Commissioner Appointment Conditions of Service and Terms of Office Act 2023. Before this, Mr. Kumar and Sukhveer Singh Sandhu had been selected as election commissioner under the new law. Earlier, the CEC and the election commissioner were appointed by the president after the recommendation of the government. The new law came into effect after the Supreme Court, in its ruling in March 2023, mandated that the selection panel be formed with the Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, and the Chief Justice of India. The court has said the order would hold good until a law was made by Parliament. The central thought replaced the Chief Justice of India with a union minister on the panel when the law was passed, giving a dominant role to it in the appointment process. Consensus needed. Mr. Kumar was the senior most election commissioner after CAC Rajiv Kumar. In a favorable address, Mr. Rajiv Kumar said it was high time that NRI was empowered to vote from their location and concerns we needed for remote voting mechanism to facilitate crores of migrants voter. He vetted to biometric authentication at polling booths to tackle impression. Supreme Court puts off cases challenging Place of Worship Act with center yet to file a response. Parties who support the 1991 law say the local court were violations of the act while ordering survey of mosque. Krishna Das Rajgopal, New Delhi. The Supreme Court on Monday saw the centre maintain a stoic silence by not filing a counter affidavit, putting on record its response to the challenge to the validity of the Place of Worship Act Special Provision Act 1991, a law that protected the identity and character of religious sites since Independence Day, even as petitioner and interveners raised the multifarious viewpoints and legal questions before the court. The case has been pending for over 4 years. 8 order of the court from October 2022 to December 2024 various record the court either granting the government time to file an affidavit or the government promising the court that it was preparing a comprehensive one. The case, which was due to be heard on Monday, was adjourned to the week starting on April 1st by the bench headed by the Chief Justice of India Sanjeev Khanna. Court complaint. During the short hearing on Monday, the court complained about the flood of the petitioner being filed in the case. It dismissed the right petition, and when notice has still not been issued by the court giving petitioners liberty to file the application. The Chief Justice said the court will entertain applications which raise new legal grounds. A galaxy of the lawyers such as the senior advocates Kapil Sibal, A.M. Singhvi, Dushyant Dave, P. Wilson, Raju Ramchandra and Vikas Singh advocate the Kellys Varim Raj, Ijaz Makbul and Nizam Pusha appear for the various party and interveners, which include minority organization, political party, and eminent individual. The center is represented by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta and Advocate Kanu Agarwal. Mr. Raj has interventions were bound to happen in a case involving a seminal constitutional question. Mr. Singh, appearing for petitioner, and the advocate Ashwani Kumar Upadhyay, said the court had issued notice in the initial petition as way back as in 2021. Place direct the center to file its counter affidavit at least in these petitioners he submit. Earlier in days, the senior advocate Indra Jai Singh, appearing for one of the petitioner, orally mentioned the case before the two-judge bench combination of the Chief Justice Khanna and Justice Sanjeev Kumar. However, the third judge on the bench, Justice K.V. Viswanathan, was unavailable as he was heading another bench. It may not be taken up today. Chief Justice Khanna, he had indicated to Mrs. Jai Singh in the morning. She had reminded the court the legal issue to be addressed in the case were yet to be framed. Party in the sport of 1991 law described it as a bastion against the mushrooming suits, which ultimately intend to pave the way toward retrogression and communal tension. Violation of the act, they highlighted that the various local courts, by ordering service of mosque premises in civil suit, were direct violation of the section 3 of the act prohibiting the conversation of the any place of worship, and section 4, which impose a positive obligation to maintain the religious character of the every place of worship as it exists on August 15, 1947. On the other hand, those who have challenged the legality of the 1991 act blame it for bearing Hindus, Jain, Buddhists, and Sikhs from approaching courts to reclaim their places of worship, which were invaded and encroached upon by fundamental barbaric invaders. On December 12th, the top court bare civil courts from the registering fresh suit or passing order in pending one seeking to reclaim temple destroyed by Mughal invaders in the 16th century. Going underground. Subterranean transition worker is a tunnel built for the Mahatma Gandhi Road metro station that is coming up on the pink line of the Bengaluru metro networks on Monday. The station will be an interchange transit point between the pink and purple lines. Murali Kumar. Finance Ministry likely to increase deposit insurance limit from 5 lakh rupee. M. Nagarajun. Shri Ashok Mithan T. Mumbai. The Finance Ministry is considering raising the current limit of 5 lakh rupee for deposit insurance. M. Nageshwar, Secretary to the Department of the Financial Service, said at a post-budget press briefing here on Monday that increasing the deposit insurance is under the active consideration as and when the government approve. We will notify it, he said. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, along with secretaries of the various departments, was present at the briefing. The official statement comes days after the Reserve Bank of India placed curves on the Mumbai-based New India Cooperative Bank for lack of liquidity. The bank's general manager, head of the accounts, Hitesh Mehta, was later found to have embezzled 122 crore rupee over a year and was remanded in police custody for 5 days on February 16. Money deposited by the bank customer is insured under the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation Act 1961 by the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation under the Finance Ministry. When a bank fail and RBI step in to stop withdrawal, the corporations act as a guard to secure the money of deposit. The corporation has been exist since January 8, 1968. The deposit insurance limit was increased to 5 lakh rupee in 2020 and from 1 lakh rupee fixed in 1993 following the failure of the Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. Mr. Nagaraju declined to comment on the scam at the Mumbai Bank, saying the RBI had taken actions on the issue. Asked about the safety and deposit in the cooperative bank, Ajay Seth, Secretary of the Department of Economic Affairs, maintained that it was the job of the regular and cooperative bank were working well in many states. The cooperative bank in the country today are under investigation. If there is any weakness in this it is the work of the regulator. If there is any weakness in this, the regulatory action should be taken on it, but it is not right to take a decision on the whole sector with the action of one bank. Cooperative bank are working very well in the various states, he said. Ensure Hasina stop incendiary remarks. Sushani Haider, Muscat. India Bangladesh ties were very tense when the interim government came to power in August 2024, but have improved since, particularly on normalizing trade. Bangladesh Foreign Affairs Advisor Tawed Hussain said on Monday, speaking the Hindu. Mr. Hussain defended the US government against concern of attack against minority, citing a new UN report that declared it of any involvement. Lighting the pollution burden of thermal power states. Amarendra Das is the associate professor at the Department of the Science and Technology Center for Policy Research on Energy Transition, National Institute of Science Education and Researcher NICSER, Bhubaneswar, an autonomous institution under the Department of the Atomic Energy, Government of India. Nageshwar Jagat is a PhD scholar at the Schools of Humanities and Social Science in National Institute of the Science Education Research NISER, Bhubaneswar. Thermal power producing state need to be well compensated for bearing the burdens of the pollution while supplying the electricity of power consumption state. In its first updated national determines contribution under the Paris Agreement to United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change UNFCCC in August 2022, India is committed to first adopting a climate friendly and clear path to economic development, second to reduce the emission intensity of the GDP by 45% by 2030 from the 2005 level, and third achieving about 50% cumulative electric power installed capacity from non-fossil fuel-based energy resources by 2030, along with other six commitments. Currently, thermal power has the dominant share in India electricity basket. Under the new regime, thermal power will also have 50% share. An agent of emission, thermal power producing result in a huge amount of carbon emission. The power producing state bear the burdens of the all pollution to provide the electricity to the consuming state. So who should pay for the pollution burden of thermal power plant? Thus this article looks at the thermal power producing under the central sector and recommendation compensation mechanism for thermal power producing state. India has a total installed capacity of 4,56,777 megawatt, in which the central sector has 22.9% share, that the state sector had 23.7 and the private sector had 53.4 share. Out of the total electricity generation capacity from the thermal power plant, 2,37,268.91 megawatt. Private sector power plant have the capacity of the 85,899.095 megawatt. The 36.20%. The state sector has 75,991.905 megawatt, 32.03%, and the central sector has the capacity of the 75,377.91 megawatt, 31.77. Central sector power plant, which are located in several states, have 31.77 of the total electricity generation capacity. Niti Aayog data show that the India accounts for 20,794.36 kg of carbon emission from the electricity generation. According to the Ministry of the Coal, Government of India, April 1st 2023, the total reserve of the coal in India are 378.21 billion ton, of which Odisha alone accounts for 94.52 billion ton, around 59 to 12% of the total energy supply in India from coal. In India, around 73.08%, 11,80,427.90 million units, and 1.48%, 23,885.04 million units of electricity are generated from coal, oil, and natural gas, respectively. In 2022-23, thus the thermal power sector remains major contributors to carbon emission in India. According to the Central Electricity Authority (CEA), Maharashtra had the highest non-renewable electricity generation capacity of 31,510.08 megawatt or MW, followed by Uttar Pradesh 26,729.374 megawatt and Gujarat 26,073.41. In 2022-23, Rajasthan had the highest renewable electricity generation capacity in India to 22.398.0 megawatt of installation capacity. Despite Despite having the highest electricity generation capacity, some states consume more than their generation. Thermal electricity generation by the National Thermal Power Corporation (NTPC) also show that the state producing the maximum electricity do not consume most of it. Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh only consume 38.43 and 29.92 respectively of the electricity produced by the NTPC in their respective states. Gujarat is the biggest consumer of the NTPC produced electricity, 4,612 megawatt, despite the state magre Magre generation of 70.7 megawatt by the NTPC. Gujarat and Maharashtra purchase electricity from different states from what is produced by the central sector, and in other sector thermal electricity producing state bear of this disproportionate pollution burden when they compare to the consuming state. Data from the CEA show that Tripura has the highest 96% share of the thermal power in the total electricity generation capacity, followed by the Bihar for 95.57, Chhattisgarh for 94.35%, Jharkhand 92.69%, Delhi 87.96%, West Bengal 87.72%, and Uttar Pradesh 81.84%. Not all electricity generated in the state being utilized inside the state. Bihar sold 16,529.62 megawatt of electricity in 2023. Niti Aayog data show that Chhattisgarh is the higher net seller of the electricity among all India states with 535.29 megawatt in 2022-23, followed by the Madhya Pradesh 379.90 megawatt, Himachal Pradesh 153.43 megawatt, Rajasthan 135.14 megawatt, Odisha 95.40 megawatt, Meghalaya 55.22 megawatt. These are the states where the central sector produces more thermal electricity and sale to other. Gujarat is the highest importer of the electricity, 528.70 megawatt, followed by the Haryana 212.63 megawatt, Maharashtra 187.50 megawatt, Delhi 162.97 megawatt, Punjab 160.82 megawatt, and Tamil Nadu 128.37 megawatt in the year 2022-23. No compensation. India electricity and environment regulatory structure do not compensate state that is generating electricity from the central sector thermal power plant. Therefore, net exploring state of the central sector power producer bear the burdens of the pollution, and net importing state enjoying the clean electricity. Central sector thermal power is mainly produced in coal-rich states such as Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha. Even through the coal-rich state produce the maximum thermal electricity per capita, electricity consumption remains sustainably far lower than the other economic better of state. Thus, the coal-rich state few new form of resources under the corporation social responsibility CSR scheme. Although thermal power producing the company and spending a small amount of the fund develops the periphery, this is far from compensating the environment damage. The National Clean Energy Environment Fund was created to promote the renewable energy and to assist state to clear technology electricity in a concrete subject. Entry 38 of the list, third of the 7th schedule of the constitution, which allows both the central and the state government to legislate an electricity matter. State are constitutionally permitted to levy tax on electricity consumption and sale, but not on net and generation. Similar, the central government does not impose any specific tax on electricity producer. In October 23, 2023, the Ministry of Power issued a directive that prohibited the state government from the levy additional tax on duty electricity generation, clarifying the constitution boundary as a commodity electricity exempt from the goods and services tax. GST service related to electricity transmission and distribution by the utility are also GST exempt. Therefore, the consuming the state receive the electricity duty levies on electricity sales. The electricity producing state do not net and any tax revenue but only the burdens of pollution. A formalization to pursue electricity produced and consumed within the state internalize all the benefit and cost. However, when the electricity is produced in one state consumed in another, it create a pure negative externality for the producing state. In such a situation, the state producing thermal power under the central sector should be compensated for all the electricity consumed by the other state. This can be done in two ways. State where central sector power plants and located can take tax thermal power generation. Otherwise, the union government can collect and transfer the generation tax to the producing state. The other mechanism will be compensation of mechanism through the Finance Commission of India. The last three finance commission have recommended a formula to transfer funds to state under the environment and climate challenge cancer. This was be done through the grants and horizontal devolution criteria. The 16th Finance Commission should seriously consider India's international climate committee and develop a physical road map on achieving those goals. Whatever the mechanism, thermal power producing state under the central sector should compensated adequately for carrying the burdens of the other state electricity consumption. This is our next editorial. Georgia and the resurrection of the color revolution. Amitabh Singh teach at the School of the International Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. Vivek Pandey is a PhD candidate at the School of International Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. Whether the soft power and strategies such as promoting democracy through the color revolution still effective in the question. With the dawn of the 21st century, post-Soviet state experienced a wave of uprising known as the Color Revolution. The movement were associated with specific color and were largely peaceful protests to replace pro-Moscow government with the pro-West government in the name of the democratic reform. Through they were non-violent, peaceful, and democratic. The Russian elites often perceived them to be Western-backed strategy in order to weaken Moscow's sphere in influence. The most notable example including Georgia Rose Revolution 2003, Ukraine Orange Revolution 2004, and Kyrgyzstan Tulip Revolution 2005. This protest on the face of its appearance peaceful and democratic, still this movement received active help from Western government organizations such as the National Endowment for Democracy, formed during the Cold War to support and promote the American social and political value. The Russian view, British strategist B.H. Liddell Hart concept of fighting on the other side of the hill. FT describes such as approach will prioritize destabilization and political subversion over the confrontation. Russia views such movement as threat to its influence in neighboring state and a model that could inspire the similar challenge with its border. The perspective extended beyond former Soviet space with the Russia, the power, including China, seeing this revolution as a blueprint of for low cost, high impact intervention in regions such as West Asia, Africa, Central Asia, and South Asia. The failure of this color revolution was not up to the expectation for which they were brought about. That is transforming the states, most of them with primordial loyalty to corruption free Western ally. Very soon, the changes that result failed to ameliorate the situations on the ground. One set of corrupt people was replaced by another set of corrupt people owing their alliance and political idea to the West. The people gradually become the frustrated and public disillusionment over fulfill the expectation also arose. The long-term failure of this pattern of transition have been highlighted. The limit of this externally driven democratic experiment. The Rose Revolution 2.0, Georgia Rose Revolution is a pivotal example of the phenomenon. The movement replaced the present President Eduard Shevardnadze with the pro-West President Mikhail Saakashvili. Initially celebrated as a victory for a democratic value, it is become increasing evident that the revolution's success has facilitated by the Western backing, and the movement was giving financial and logistic support by the veteran in the West, especially the United States. Soon after the election, the Saakashvili regime become this synonymous with corruption, authoritarianism, and under democratic practice. Further, the allegation of movement character. The 2 decades later, the similar scenario unfolding in Georgia. Recently, parliament president election have reignited passion with the ruling Georgian Dream Party securing a decisive and clear victory. One of the outcome of the election was the changing of the guard in presidential office. The Georgia Dream Party candidate Mikhail Kavelishvili, a former footballer, was elected president. The former president Slome Zorbichili, who had initially refused to vacate the office and presidential place in favor of the incumbent president, agreed to leave, calling herself the only legitimate president. She also alleged that the parliament and presidential election were marred by electoral malpractices and corruption. Hence, illegitimate Mr. Jorbitichvili was emphatic towards the protest against the illegitimate election and joined in the street protest. The ruling party alleged what these protests were organized at the behest of the West through the non-government organization funded by them, proving their continent about external interference in Georgia internal matter. This is not without the president. The most obvious space has been in battleground for competing the geopolitical agenda with Western-backed movement challenge Moscow alliance regime. There is a relative downgrade in the position that the Russia has prior to its war with Ukraine. At least in the short term, Russia is more focused on its ties near abroad, but this narrative often underestimates Russia's enduring the resilience in a significant power. In the best Soviet protests in Georgia have also coincided with the period of highlighting the global anxiety over the role that the USA might play with Donald Trump's now the American president. Internal challenges have limited Washington capacity to engage decisive in Georgia as a result of the effective of the soft power strategies such as promoting democracy through the color revolution in is varying. The importance of Georgia. Georgia's strategic position at the crossroad of Europe and Asia make it is a focal point for major power struggle. Its geography and historical vulnerability have left it susceptible to external influence, positioning it as a pawn in broader geopolitical context. Georgia politics illustrate the challenges of balancing domestic government with external pressure in an increasing complexity world as the US grapple with diminishing the global influence and Russia continue to assert its role as a regional power. Georgia is deeply management its relationship with both East and West. The border implication of its struggle extended beyond Georgia, shaping the political trajectory of other post-Soviet that the cause of the crossfire of compensate geopolitical agenda, whether the color revolution model remain a viable tool for political change or face into the story as a relic of early 21st century geopolitical will depend on the evolving dynamic of the international relations, testing the resilience of the states navigating this turbulent time. Movements who went missing in Odisha in the last 5 years. 36,241 Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Charan Singh Majhi said that 421 women were trafficked to the other states through the middleman, leading to the arrest of 453 people. The police has taken action to trace the trafficked women, he said. Number of the settlers home to be built in occupied West Bank 974. The Israeli liberal advocacy piece now say the development of these new housing built would allow the population of the West Bank settlement to expand 40% and further block the development of the nearby Palestinian city of Bethlehem. Bethlehem. Number of the police officers arrested in Bangladesh 41. The arrested officers are among 1059 policemen accused of the committing the atrocity during the 2024 student lead protest that the ouster of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. The highest number of 174 cases were filed against the Dhaka Police former Commissioner Harnoor Rashid. The United Nations appeal for Sudan's crisis aid in 2026 in $1 billion. The UN aim is to provide assistance to nearly 96 million people this year. Since April 2023, Sudan has been beset by a conflict between Army Chief Abdel Fattah el-Burhan and the Rapid Support Forces, the UN agency, and said civil war has displaced 20 million people. Investment proposal received by the West Bengal tourism sector 5600 in crore rupees 70 tourism project will be taken up in the 2025-26 fiscal, of which 38 are in southern Bengal. The state tourism minister said this project will initial a cost of 71 crore rupees. Jerusalem, Israel say forces will remain in 5 strategic locations in Lebanon. Israel military said forces will remain in 5 strategic locations in southern Lebanon after Tuesday deadline for their withdrawal under the ceasefire with Hezbollah militant group, as Lebanon expressed the frustration over another delay. Military spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Sushani said the location provides the vantage points. Kabul Taliban delegation visit Japan in a diplomatic trip outside the region. A Taliban government delegate was visiting the Japan for the first time on Monday, the rare diplomatic visit outside the region. The Afghan delegation left Kabul on Saturday. In a visit, the local media said was last 1 week and included officials from the Higher Education and Foreign Affairs Economic Ministry. CEO of South Korean halts DeepSeek AIF's download over privacy concern. DeepSeek, a Chinese artificial intelligence startup, has temporarily paused download of its chatbot apps in South Korea while it works with local authority to address privacy concerns. South Korea officials said Monday DeepSeek apps were removed from the local versions of Apple Store and Google Play on Saturday. Beijing, USA has gravely backpedaled on its position on Taiwan, says China. China's foreign ministry took issue on Monday with the revised USA government fact sheets that remove a line on American opposition to independence for Taiwan. The USA has gravely backpedals on its position on Taiwan, sent wrong message to separatist forces on the island. Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun said, "Know your English from the archives." Pretext K. Subramaniam S. Upandran. What is the meaning of the innervate? Innervate means cause something to lose strength and energy. It is an innervating climate. Innervate loss does not mean energize. What is the meaning of sesquipedalian? In literally mean a foot and a half long. This word is used to describe speech or writing marked by the multisyllable. Such language is called subsequipedalism or the subsequent pedality. Sesquiu means more by a half. Subsequential means 1 minus 1 slash 2 into 100 150th anniversary. Sesquiu century also means 115th anniversary. How do you pronounce routine? It is pronounced routine when you follow a routine. You follow the same route for more or less. It is a regular course or procedure. Routine is from the word route. You have a routine when you follow more or less the same route or way or procedure. What is your daily routine? Does appreciable means something that can be appreciated? Not it does not mean that it means significant, considerable. This share will appreciate in about a year. His behavior must be appreciated, not appreciable. In a busy body, a busy person A busybody is one who interferes meddles in other affairs. He is also mischief maker. It is not a complimentary word. I have forgotten the English verse which tell us on what day we should cut our nails. If you remember it, please give me the lines. These are the lines. Cut them on Monday, you cut them for health. Cut them on Tuesday, you cut them for wealth. Cut them on Wednesday, you cut them for news. Cut them on Thursday, a new pair of shoe. Cut them on Friday, you cut them for sorrow. Cut them on Saturday, you see your true love tomorrow. Cut them on Sunday, your safety sick. The devil will change you the rest of week. What is the meaning of he is full of go? It means he is full of vitality. Go here means energy, vitality. Published in The Hindu on June 27, 1995. So this is guys today day quiz, the daily quiz of Ramakrishna Paramahansa on the Hindu mystic birth anniversary. V. Ramanan. Question number 1. What was the birth name of Ramakrishna Paramahansa Paramahansa, and which year was he born? Question number 2. What important role did Bhairavi Brahmani play in Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahasama's life? Question number 3. Name the wife and spiritual consort of Ramakrishna Paramasama, who was 70 years younger than him. Question number 4. How did you better know Narendra Nath Dutta, who is considered Ramakrishna's most famous disciple? Question number 5. In which famous temple did Ramakrishna start his career as a priest? Question number 6. What is the Ramakrishna math emblem said on symbolism? Question number 7. Which application caused the demise of the Ramakrishna? Visual question. What is the name of the place where the headquarters of the Ramakrishna mission is located? So this is previous year quiz answer. Question and answer of the previous day quiz. The reasons of the Nobel Prize for ICRC was delayed in 1944. Answer is the Norwegian Nobel Committee decided that none of the nomination made the criteria outlined the Alfred Nobel's will. This book proved decisive in the formation of the ICRC, a memory of Solferino. The Assembly is the government body of ICRC, and all its members must be national as Swiss. The ICRC has called this event its greater failure and Holocaust as at hostilities. The ICR has come under the criticism several times in recent past from the president of this country, Ukrainian. Visible the reasons of the Ottoman Empire used to symbolize instead of Red Cross. They believed that the cross would align Muslims soldier. Early bird Vishwant Rao Batuchi Anil warrior Arvind Tilve. So guys, this is today one important vocabulary word is spree. It is a noun in the meaning Anand ka utsav, a short period of doing a particular usually enjoyable activity such as more than is usual. Synonym being or gay. Example stand is I went on a shopping spending spree on Saturday. So guys, this is today video. Please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for further more update, more video and more news. Press bell icon for notification. Thanks for watching. We meet tomorrow. Jai Hind.